Hey guys, first I want to tell you that I miss you and I really wish I could be talking to you in person. I wanted to do this as a video so I wasn't blowing up your phones with remind messages. Many of you have already had many questions that I'm kind of in the process of hopefully answering with this video. If you haven't already, you will be receiving a call from your homeroom teacher, excuse my cat still, to check on you and give you some information. Moving forward, all of my information will be pushed out through Google Classroom. So please make sure you have your alerts on. I've started a new topic in there titled Homeschooling 2020. I, of course, am concerned about your academic well-being, but please know I am more concerned with your social, emotional, and mental well-being right now, and physical as well. I pray that y'all are in a safe and healthy environment, but I realize that may not be the case for all of you. The district is providing meals. Please take advantage of that. Meals may not be enough. If there's anything else that you need, please know that you can reach out to me. I may not be able to provide what you need or have all the answers, but I know people and I will do my best with whatever you throw at me. I know some of you are taking care of younger children during this time. That may or may not be the norm for you. Either way, boredom is probably making them and you a little stir crazy. I'm working on some stuff to put in Google Classroom for the littles. I will number it so when I add new stuff, you'll know what's new, but it's not in any particular order. If you have any other ideas of what could go in there, please let me know. Hopefully this will help you maybe find some creative different things to keep them busy and yourself as well. So even if you're not taking care of littles and boredom is just eating away at you, there's some pretty cool stuff in there. I'm a little disappointed that my kids aren't young like that anymore. Not so sure that my son would be into doing any of these with me, but if he gets bored enough, maybe we will. Now let's talk school. First, if you are unhappy with the grade in the grade book right now, please don't stress. I've not even looked at them since we left for spring break. Some of you asked about a test that you missed and or missing work from when you were absent. I will figure something fair out for y'all individually and get back to you in the near future. All right, so let's talk about expectations for all of you. You have requirements to fulfill in Edgenuity. Your homeroom teacher should explain this to you and send you links, but I will also put them in Google Classroom. The start date says the 30th, but you can start now. You'll be required to submit notes, and all of that is explained in Edgenuity. I will have to grade the notes before you can take tests and quizzes. The material you're required to complete in Edgenuity is bare minimum, and I really feel like you need more topics for your mathematical future, okay? When you submit your notes in Edgenuity, I get alerts, so I'll be going in there and checking your notes and opening quizzes and stuff for you. So just got to give me a chance to get in there and get that done for everybody. But because it is the bare minimum, I'm going to supplement things. All right. So remember, I'm not concerned with getting grades. I want you to learn. That is the most important thing. So I will supplement Edgenuity with some activities and lessons. Some will be required, but most will be optional. This is what's going to separate from the men from the boys, so to speak. It's time for you to do things because it's what's best for you, even if it doesn't count as a grade. I'm not going to overload you, so don't worry about that. I know there are more important things going on right now, and your mental and physical health is way more important to me. I also know that some of what is stressing some of you out right now is getting behind in school. So I will provide you all of the tools and support that you need. It's going to be up to you to take the initiative and make it happen. You'll be able to work at your own pace, and I will not require you to be online at any given time. With that said, I do have office hours. I will be available from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and noon to 2 p.m. Monday through Friday via Zoom. That's what I'm making this video in right now. I have scheduled a recurring Zoom meeting. They will actually start tomorrow, even though it says today. It should show up in the calendar in Google Classroom, but if you can't find it there, I will also put it in there as a link. So when you go to Zoom and you try and sign in, if you just continue with Google and use your district credentials, it already has an account for you. And they have waived the time limits on this stuff, on the meetings during this time. So during the time that I'm on, during those office hours, you can join the meeting and ask any questions that you have. Wednesdays have been designated math days. That's when I will do a lesson if I choose to, or I may call and harass you if you haven't made any progress in Edgenuity, or just to check on you and see what's going on. I was informed a little earlier that we still have meetings that we have to attend, team meetings and things like that. And so I was just told a few minutes ago that that actually has to be between the 9 and 2 a.m. or I'm sorry, the 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. time frame. So I guess some days I won't be available the whole time. I guess we'll figure that out together too, and I will just let you know. Um, the completed videos. Okay, so if I do a lesson on a Wednesday, you don't have to be there live for that. And it wouldn't be a 4-hour lesson anyway. I'd tell you when I was going to be on live. If you're there when it's live, that's great. If not, it will save a video and I will put that in Google Classroom. That will not be available on YouTube because of privacy matters. That you can see everybody else's faces and names, and so I can't put that out there on the internet webs for all to see. But I will put them in Google Classroom. If you have questions or concerns outside of the office hours, I will of course do my best to address them. I just may not be as quick to respond. But don't think that if you have a question and it's not during that time, you can't ask me, okay? I set up a Google Voice number. If I need to call you or your parents, you can still reach me through Remind. You can text me through Remind. You can also reach me through Google Chat. Just make sure that you are signed in with your district credentials. You should actually be able to reach any Pasadena ISD student or teacher that way. So it's a handy little way to get a hold of people. It's imperative that you actually read my text messages, any directions, and any updates I post in Google Classroom, etc. I promise not to bombard you. I may do some more of these kinds of videos if I feel there's something I need to address with all of you, and a video would be better than sending it in text form. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Please stay safe. Follow protocols and don't go anywhere unless you absolutely have to. I know you miss school. I know you miss seeing your friends, or heck, miss seeing anyone else in person besides the people you live with. I know you were missing events and activities that should be going on at school. Seniors, I know this is especially difficult for you. My son is a senior as well, and it's a strange and terrible way to end your public education, but it will make you unique. Watching this video is assignment number 1 for this week. So once you're finished with this video, and I'm almost done, you're going to go to Google Classroom. In the Homeschool in 2020 subject line there's assignment number 1. You should be able to just open it, click on Turn In, and boom, you're done. Now for assignment number 2, here are these instructions. I want you to find or create a math meme of some sort. It can be anything math related, as long as it's school appropriate. Be creative and have some fun with it. If you end up with more than one you like, you can turn in as many as you want. Just go to assignment number 2 in Homeschool in 2020, attach the meme or memes, and turn it in. And that's it for this week. Next week, I will start supplementing or give you an activity or something else. But you can start working in Edgenuity now. Make sure that you actually get signed in. You can figure that stuff out, that you see the classes that you need to see. Not all of your classes are in Edgenuity. Some will be in some other formats, but those teachers should be contacting you in whatever the way they normally contact you. So we will make it through this, and things will be back to normal before you know it. Stay safe. Take care of yourself and your families. And please remember that you can always reach out to me if you need anything at all. I love you.